Hey guys, real quick before we start today's video, I know you've probably heard by now that we are doing a big giveaway. We are giving away a Can-Am side-by-side, a Defender. All you have to do is go to our store, www.gethushin.com, and purchase something. Purchase a new hat like this one, a new shirt like this one, and maybe a hat like this, or a hat like this. We have a bunch of new gear, guys. But what I wanted to tell you, starting today, August 8th, until the end of the giveaway, which is August 14th at midnight, every entry counts as 2. So if you buy this hat for $25, that's gonna give you 50 entries. So it's double entry week. We wanted to close this thing out with a boom. Every dollar you spend at our store is gonna be twice the entry. So make sure if you haven't got your name in the hat yet, you go and do it. www.gethushin.com, purchase something, get your name in the hat for the side-by-side. Okay, on to the video.
What'd you do with those flies, Casey? And it keeps our tail from going around and hanging on it like that. So it keeps it to where you don't have to check it all the time. And then we're going to tie this on here. Same knot, 16-pound fluoro. Tungsten. God dang it, Casey. Hold on. All right. If your dad will keep from yanking on the string.
Tom, you want to give us an introduction into today's video, or?
Okay. Today we're fishing Lower Henry's Fork near St. Anthony. We're going to goof around in here for a couple hours, few hours, see if we can get any big brown trout to bite these streamers. This has kind of been the pattern I've been working on this summer, and it works pretty good. It's bright. It's got a tungsten head on it. It's got a marabou tail. It's just basically a shiny woolly bugger, but they bite it pretty good and it casts all right, so we'll try that. Now if you could step off the line, sir, cameraman. Okay, and then we're going to go do something else in the afternoon. That's planned. That's an afternoon adventure. We'll talk about that later, but right now we're going to hairback, face on fire, throwing streamers, catching big brown trout. Hang on to that.
Tom just nailed the intro. I'm not gonna lie, that was good.
Was that pretty good?
You're becoming better.
Well,
you're not such a weirdo. You're not such a weirdo anymore.
I practice with a camera.
You just hold your phone up and act like you're on camera.
No, I have my wife do it, and then we
look at this.
Little snippets to my parents.
Tom's looking
on a 1 to 10.
Tom's looking for this right now.
Grab that leader. That's your extra leader. There. Don't lose it.
He forgets everything.
Don't lose it.
Gage, what are we doing? What's the plan? What's the hopes for today?
Catch fish.
You haven't been working on your camera presence.
Well, what else are we gonna do?
Gage likes these one-liners, like,
where's Gage?
Says this thing and then drops the mic and walks away. Anyways, guys, we are back at it. We are back with T-Pro on the Henry's Fork. We're gonna catch some fish, hopefully some big ones, hopefully lots of them. But if we don't, Tom probably won't get paid. So there's that. How is this summer compared to the last 5 you've been up here guiding?
Well, it gets better and better, it seems like. We've had nice winters every year since I came and brought nice winters with me, thank goodness. And so we've had lots of water, and it turns out those fish love water. More water's better, they like it better. It's been like this for 5 years.
Steady uptick, huh?
Yeah, if we get good winters, I don't foresee any changing in that trend. How much water and what's the quality of the water are the only 2 ingredients to having really good fishing. And we have lovely water chemistry because of our springs. But there can be algae blooms in the lake, and there can be a drawdown of the water table, which is caused by drought. So what happens is the springs then run 50% or something like that, and you get half the benefit that you normally would. And then that's just half as good water. So the fishing goes down, less fish, less big fish, everything just kind of goes down a little.
What's your thoughts on all that?
Can we catch a fish?
About the drought, Gage?
Long-term
outlook.
We can catch a fish.
Pick it up and cast it. Lift up, all the way down to the water. That's right. Now strip. Put your tip down. Strip faster.
Tom, tell me this. What do you see if you're fishing like newer fishermen, you know, that've been fishing a few years? What is the #1 mistake they make when they're fly fishing?
In casting? In fly fishing? Well, there's a million. Where do you want me to start?
#1.
Line management. Just line management in general. Line management in the boat, line management on the water, line management between casts, line management, during a drift. If you're standing on your line in the boat and you try to get that shot, it goes short of the target because you're standing on your line. That's line management.
What about casting?
Casting, usually, if the guys got a decent cast to begin with, the first thing you can tell them is slow down, because we make 2 casts. We go back cast, forward cast, but everybody who comes to the Henry's Fork and they go out fishing with a guide are all excited when we get to the spot and they see the fish rise or they see the spot and the guide's explained it and they go, okay, let's do it, and then they start their forward cast before they even stop the back cast, and then it catches the line or it catches the tip of the rod or goes like that when it lands. So the main thing is doing 2 casts, stopping on the back cast, waiting for the line to load, and then redirecting it at your target.
I would say something interesting that you started telling me from day one. It wasn't day one, it was the second trip I came with you, and you were trying to teach me the reach cast. And you said, how many hours did you spend practicing that cast at home? I said, none. You said, would you go out hunting without shooting your bow? I said, no. So, well, why are you coming fishing with me without practicing your casting? Valid point. How many of you guys at home practice your casting? If it's a conventional rod, spinner rod, or a fly rod, how many of you guys practice your casting at home in the backyard? Probably very little. But if you're a hunter, you would never go hunting without practicing your shooting. I've worked on my casting a lot, Tom. I hope you're, you know.
Your casting is a lot better than it was.
Because I've been practicing at home, bro.
I don't think you
Can
have.
I cast yet or no?
I think this one practices at home.
He actually does.
That's right.
Him and the neighbor kid, Zayden, practice.
That's right.
But can I cast my rod now or no?
No. That's
No, let's move on.
I've been shut down.
No, you're not fishing.
I'm just running the camera.
Hold on.
Tom and Gage allowed me to cast one time.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
you
one
did it wrong
time.
several times.
Nope.
And then I told you how to do it right. And your
Quite a
first
tiny
cast, you did it
fish.
right.
First cast, Tom allowed me to cast. You got a streamer eater. And that's a killer fish.
It's a cutthroat, dude. Nice size cutty down
Cutty
here.
brown.
That's the original, the OG native on our river.
That's the OG native on the river, huh?
It is. And it got
Dual
a
story,
barbless
Tom.
hook, just comes right out. So this is a Snake River cutthroat.
Guys, first fish of the day.
We are on the North Fork of the Snake River, otherwise known as the Henry's Fork.
This is the first cutty I've ever caught this low.
And these fish, you can see that cut on his jaw there. You can see that.
Yeah.
And these fish are the original natives of the Henry's Fork. We're going to put him back. But they were supplanted. Look, he was ready.
Fish.
Came across and whacked it. What did you say?
Another
Gage
fish.
Where's the PFA?
Bummed out.
Positive
dude, when I catch
fishing
fish.
attitude?
He's not even excited when I catch
There's
fish.
another fish.
Dude, the one video I was editing the
Why
other
would
day
he
was
even
just
bring-
like,
why
my
would he
dad
even
with
bring you?
another fish.
Yeah. Why would
Oh,
you?
yeah.
I get stoked
Look at
when
the
he
baby
catches
baldy.
fish.
Get that baby baldy behind your dad.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
How cool is that?
That's nature right there.
Nature. Pretty nature.
no big deal.
He's not that
Fish.
big. Is it another cutthroat?
No, just a big brown.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's no big deal.
That's still pretty
It's
cool.
fun. I mean, if you want to try it, like at one point in the day, if you want to try it, we can help you. Look at this thing.
Pretty good one, huh? Seems like a pretty good one. Bring him around.
I guess. If you're into that, I mean, big browns, which you know I am.
It's a pretty fat one. Seems like it ate that fly.
It's a brown trout, 10 hand. Gage is gonna try this. He said. I told him it was kind of fun. He should do it.
Got some big browns.
There you go, bud.
Off he goes.
It's really easy, Gage, if you just cast it out there. What are we switching up to now, Thomas?
Little golden stonefly and a dropper. Red neck dropper.
Red neck.
Red neck. See that? That's called a red neck. And I got big string 3X.
So streamer action slowed down. We've only been out at it for about an hour, but we saw some risers right here, so we pulled over. So see if Gage can pick one of them up. He said there's a couple good ones. I didn't see him rising, but we'll see what Gage can do here. Just hooked up.
Keep that tipped over this way.
Been working these couple rising fish for the last 10 minutes and finally got one. Let's go take him a net.
This is the freebie rod reel that I found in my car. I found him in my car. I told the guy, he was drunk. I told him, if you leave anything, it's mine.
He left it, huh?
He left us at 8.5 foot 5-way. It's perfect for a kid. Feel it soft, it's soft and it's light. When he pulls down hard, you just let him run. It's a nice rainbow.
Dang, buddy.
Look at that fatty. That's why he pulled
Look at
so
that
hard, huh?
thing.
Give me some slack so I can get rid of that hook. That's just a barbless hook that fell out. Dude, look how fat that fish is. There you go. That's how you grab it.
Gage on the board. There you go.
Gone.
Now he's gone.
He gone. I think he went that way.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
Okay, now we can go back to the streamer game before the sun comes. Huh?
That will work.
That was a good opportunity. You took advantage. Good job. Rainbow or brown?
It looked like a rainbow. Fighting like a rainbow.
A lot of times those rainbows do.
Dude, I'm running out here.
It's all right. You got a big string on there. You could probably put some heat on them. I guess. We're sliding down a little till the anchor grabs.
That's a good fish. Oh, he's running right at us.
It's not gonna come out.
It's a good fish. It's bigger than the one that you did.
The brown.
I did catch one.
Oh, look at that. Pop out or no? Look how pretty that hen fish. Look how little her head is. Okay.
Third fish of the day for me.
When I grab him,
All of them?
see how I put my thumb right on his dorsal?
Oh, that's
it gives
such
me
a
something
great
to
fish hold, Tom.
gives me a chance to
native
grab him
fish.
a little bit.
It's a native
You can
fish.
tell it's a native, huh?
Yeah. Has
Let's
that
go
little, has that
fight
extra
again another
little
day.
fat.
Off he goes.
Complete yard sale right now with
Pull
Gage.
line
Got a
from the-
fish
above it.
on.
You got it?
Line wrapped around rod. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. But Gage just caught a fish on the streamer. Was that cool? You
Yeah.
you literally like
lock it in.
remember how Tom was telling you about what a streamer bite felt like, and you dropped your rod when he bit?
He just fell off. He's just right there. It wasn't that big. That's all right. I don't feel too bad.
That freaking ripped the whole rod out of my hand.
I know. It did. It pulled the rod right out of. He was going to pick it up to cast when the fish ate it, and it pulled the rod and fell in the boat. Thank God, or I'd have had to go swim for it.
That was hilarious.
It is Tom's rod.
Yeah. He doesn't care. He just threw it in. Just throw it in.
Just let it go. Let it be.
Let it go. I tell him let it go, and what does he do? He throws the rod in the river. That's the kind of stuff he does. You think that's a fish? It was last time.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Does the fish act like that, or does Idaho act like that? That's a good question for you.
Maybe it's just like a giant Goliath grouper.
Could be. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe he'll swim off when we get over here.
Still on, Thomas.
All right, buddy.
I haven't messed it up yet.
Those are the dullest hooks I had on your fly. I can't believe you're keeping them hooked.
I know. I'm blown away too. Surprised
Totally-
the string's holding up.
Totally jerry-rigged them against you. Plus, I got 5-pound string on there, so you probably break it. But you haven't so far. It's a
Not yet. That's a good brown.
It is a good round.
Dude, he was right on the edge.
You like that?
Like I cast it right on there, one strip
Yeah,
and he ate.
yeah, that's where they like to be.
See how I did that with my hand? Like, that's what my fly does. I just lay it out there.
Yeah.
I
Let's
hope you
lay this
really
fish in the net.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. Let's go. Right, Tom?
That's my thing.
Let's go. Look at this fish. Oh, I love the streamer bite.
That is so fun.
Look at this fish.
Only rips it out of your hand.
Ooh, he's a wiggler.
Yep, and
See
there
him
he
wiggling?
comes
See the
out.
hook just fell out.
Look at this bad boy.
Woo. There he goes. Ooh, he bit me.
Is that 4? 4 to 1? Are we keeping track?
42.
4 to... No, you didn't get it to hand.
What do you mean?
Okay.
All right, guys, we are back at it. We pulled out of the... We were on the lower Henry's Fork earlier. Pulled out, caught 4 or 5 fish, all on hopper, or all on streamers. And now we are... Where are we at, Tom? What are we doing?
We're fishing hoppers. We're going to go down the lower end of Harriman Ranch. There's the Osborne Bridge over there. We're going to go through the bottom of the Harriman, past Pine Haven, and down to the campground there and take out. And there should be, we're early on the hoppers, but it was working yesterday for another friend of mine, and it's primed to try right now.
Sun's high, sun's bright, it's warm. Hoppers should be out and about, right?
That's the plan.
All right, guys. Wish us luck. This water feels amazing. So that will be my weapon of choice moving forward. If you guys notice, those spots on the side don't come custom. Tom carries markers with him and likes to mark flies up. Those are Tom spots. You thinking that looks like a grasshopper? I think it will do. Gage with the big guy. Is it a good one?
Yes.
Pull him out of there, pull him out of there, pull him out of there. Pull him toward you. You don't want him going under the boat either. Here, pull him up to the front a little bit.
Oh, that's a good one.
He's getting tired. Good fish.
Whoa!
Sure he's getting tired?
Yeah, he's getting tired. That's how you know he's getting tired, is he jumps a lot. Now don't let him go in those weeds. Pull him up. Strip your line. You gotta strip your line, shorten the line. More. Now he's at the top. Drag his head. Okay, he's going down. You gotta shorten your line. You can't pull him up. Pull him out from there. Shorten your line. Strip your line. Now you can get him to the top and drag him to the net.
Nice fish, buddy. That's a stud.
Oh, he came out just barely.
Pull him up.
Oh, good job, bud.
Don't lose my net.
He kicked that time.
Good job. He was ready.
Dad's on again!
The chunker, man.
That's the ones we're looking for, right? Like that.
Streamer
That'll
eater.
start.
Look at that.
That's a good start.
Fish.
5 o'clock, but
That's a good start.
we gotta start somewhere.
Gage, how's that?
Nice
How's
fish.
that lens?
That looks just like our fish
wet.
from
It looks
from
good.
the
Good.
Yep.
Streamer eater.
United States. There you go. Just bend at the knee if it helps a little bit. Up and down.
Gage, give us a closing, bud.
That's how we're gonna end the video.
Good job.
See you next time.
I knew
What?
you could do it.
Then end the video.
Okay, we're gonna come back tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you on the next one.